Seoul, South Korea, September 10, 2025. Cha Eun Woo's charisma doesn't just shine on stage and screen. During his military service, the handsome idol and actor returned to the spotlight after a soldier father shared a touching story about his son's meeting with EUN-WOO at the military headquarters. The story went viral in just hours and sparked an emotional wave on social media. "My son came home crying not because of the severity of the training, but because of Eun-WOO's kindness," in a post that first appeared on the military's online community. A father recounted that his son, an ordinary soldier without an artist background, felt intimidated because he was not confident and doubted he could serve properly. But all changed since Cha Eun Woo came to the same unit. "Eun-WOO doesn't behave like a celebrity. He greeted everyone warmly, even helped my son make the bed and showed how to fold the blanket correctly," the father wrote. More than that, EUN-WOO is rumored to often encourage his colleagues, calling them team and family, not just friends of the unit. From idol to role model, EUN-WOO becomes an inspiration in the barracks. Still, according to the testimony of the soldier's father, EUN-WOO also donated his time at night to help a soldier who had difficulty in physical training, even though he himself was very tired. He said, "If we're here, we're all one. If you fall, I'll help you get up," the father recalled, quoting EUN-WOO from his son's story. Netizens were moved. Cha Eun Woo was born to be a strong person. This story immediately became a top trending topic in Korea and China. Thousands of comments flooded platforms such as Ku, Pan and Weibo, with many claiming to be moved and even crying. EUN-WOO is not just a handsome face. He's an amazing human being. Kindness like this cannot be made up. Salute, EUN-WOO. More love for him. Hope to be back soon from the vet. Cha Eun Woo proves that the light of a true star is not only seen on stage, but also in small, sincere acts. His warm, humble, and supportive personality during his military service earned him not only the love of his fans, but also the respect of his fellow soldiers and even their parents. This story is not just about EUN-WOO, but about how one person can be a light to others, even in the harshest terrain. A few days after the father's story went viral, testimonies began to appear from other soldiers who had been in the same barracks with Cha Eun Woo. And surprisingly, everything was the same. EUN-WOO was not only present, but left a deep imprint. He never eats alone. A fellow soldier with the initials K inscribes in the military community. Usually, celebrities who are drafted will be given special treatment, or at least their image will be maintained. But EUN-WOO? He sat on the same bench with us, ate the same food, often even helped wash the dinner tray. The most impactful? EUN-WOO was always watching who was sitting alone. If anyone looks downcast during the meal, he will switch seats and say lightly, "It's hard today, isn't it? Let's eat together, let's not feel alone." During one of the outdoor trainings, the entire unit was given the opportunity to rest at night by making a small bonfire. There, EUN-WOO is asked by his friends to sing, not as an idol, but as Hyung and Dong-sing. With a hoarse voice from a day's training, EUN-WOO sang Lee Juk's "Don't Worry Dear." All fell silent. One of the soldiers told a story. "Some of us were crying, not because of the song but because we feel, for the first time during training, anyone really understood our tiredness and fear." And EUN-WOO was the voice for it all. A soldier who finished his training early shared a photo of a handwritten note from EUN-WOO. "Thank you for being such an amazing friend. Continue to be the best version of yourself even after you get out of here. Don't hesitate to call if you need encouragement. EUN-WOO Hyung." The note was laminated and is now supposedly kept in the soldier's wallet. "We don't see him as an idol anymore. He's our brother, our leader." Even a well-known coach reportedly said, "He's not just a disciplined soldier. He has a calming and motivating effect. One guy like him could change the mood of an entire barracks." Netizens shouted, "This is a real movie. K-drama must make a version." So dramatic and touching, fans demanded that EUN-WOO'S story be made into a film or drama. The title fits, Barack 104, Where Stars Become People. Plot twist: the handsome one turned out to be an angel too. EUN-WOO, you never stop making us proud. In a harsh, stressful, and far from glamorous setting, Cha Eun Woo doesn't lose his light. He shares it to illuminate others. Now the public is looking forward to the day the star returns, not just as an idol, but as a man who has proven that being extraordinary doesn't have to be with the camera, but simply with genuine kindness. Following the viral heartwarming stories during his military service, Cha Eun Woo is sure to get the most grandiose military welcome ceremony in South Korean Idol history. Local governments, agencies, and fans from around the world are now coordinating to make this moment unforgettable. According to sources from military circles, despite not including official protocols, the unit where Eun-Woo served insisted on making a special internal release event. Several trainers and commanders will reportedly deliver private speeches for him, very rare thing. We took him off not just as a soldier, but as a brother and a leader without a real position, said a master coach. The international fanbase united in a major project titled Letters for Eun-Woo, which is targeted to collect 1 million letters from around the world, containing messages of gratitude and admiration for his positive influence during his military service. Top countries to send mail to so far: South Korea, Philippines, Indonesia, Japanese, Brazil, French. We know you're not looking at the camera, but the world is looking at you. You are more than just a celebrity. You are the hope of many who give up. Thank you for being a good person, even when you don't have to. A number of top artists voiced their support for Eun-Woo, including IU. Eun-Woo shows that fame never defeats humanity. Park Seo-joon. As a fellow ex-soldier, I know how hard it is to still care about others when you yourself are tired. Salute him. BTS wrote on Weverse, "You're not just an example for fans, Woo, but also for all of us." 3 national TV stations, KBS, SBS, and MBC, are reportedly competing for exclusive broadcasting rights for the moment of Eun-Woo's return from the army. In fact, rumors say that JTBC is preparing a 90-minute documentary with an interim title, The Light in the Uniform, the Cha Eun Woo story. Now the public sees him not only as an actor or idol, but as a young man facing the real world humbly, empathetically, and selflessly. In the midst of an entertainment world full of spotlight and ego, Eun-Woo shows that a person can still not be the center of attention, but instead the center of inspiration.